Welcome everybody back to my channel. My name is Fem. Thank you for joining me once again as we play Noble. We are back with House Sapwood, and I believe we decided to go with Rose's side of the household because it was much bigger, I believe. Yeah. Um, it does mean we have to say goodbye to a few individuals, but if I recall correctly, we do have Morgana up to the fourth. So that's why we stayed with this side, even though Rose decided she didn't want to have any more kids. Yeah. She just stopped having kids. All right. We do have someone, but I don't have anyone for them, so let's move on. Let's go full year before we do anything and stop. All right, so let's see what happened. Amidst a whirlwind of giggles and fluttering eyelashes at the courtship, Picasso dazzled Petfus the second with tales of House Sapwood's irresistible charm and economic prospects. Smitten, Petfus the second agreed to a betrothal, thus boosting House Winchester's trading clout. Good. I'm gonna send Gretnus the third to help with that. What about this one? After a priest with an unfortunate list finally pronounced Michael and Avina wed, I don't know how you have a hard time saying Michael and Avina, but sure. A mysterious trunk stuffed with silver coins was conveniently left behind by a tipsy guest. Nice. Alright, how did this go? As the incense smothered any hope of excitement, Iogad III calmly accepted the Baron's circlet, proving Iogad II's title is rightfully theirs. Murmurs dubbed Iogad III the Gentle, likely for not stabbing anyone on the way in, which we seem to find ourselves doing more often than not. How did this go? In a union sealed with far too many toasts, Herfordor II and Idath II wed beneath banners of House Sapwood, only to discover that House Winchester packed their chests with enough jewels to weigh down 3 donkeys for the journey home. And they went straight to baby making. Fabulous. Good job. Let's have you help with that. Yeah, it means we're leaving Catherine. She did have 2 kids, but she had boys, so there is no Catherine name happening. But she's too old to have any more kids, so unfortunately, it is what it is, you know? Sucks. Amidst the laborious groans and anxious pacing of Jonathus, Kimberly II quietly delivered her legitimate boy. Jonathus II. I don't think that's the name I picked. No, it's not. He wed into this family, moved into this family. It's kind of like what it is. I have no boys for either of you girls. Oh, she's pretty. Oh, is she a marquis? No, duchess. She's a duchess? She's married, of course. Rosary. Interesting. Who should we have? Go to this. I'll send you just because someone to send. Again, we're gonna lose all of these. I don't know why you're splitting off. There's like, what, 2? It's so tiny. I don't know why we would split off at this point. It's so frustrating. Oh, 1 second, 1 second. I just want to see before they go who died. Issa! Issa the second just passed away. That sucks. While traveling the bustling trade routes, Petka II squeezed every last coin from the merchants with a smile so sharp it could cut cheese. And go straight to baby making again. Honestly, just fine by me. I don't know if I have anyone who can help you. Really don't. I'll send Catherine, I guess, for now. Wow. We are losing our countess. But I think we have a count over here as well. I think. No, I think we just have barons. Yeah, just baron and baronesses. No, right? Yeah, that's it. Just a bunch of barons. A lot of barons. But we're sticking with Morgana, so it is what it is. Oh, we do have now a boy. Our stats are not that great. All right, so with this, we have 4 girls. Oh, fun. So technically, it would be best to put a boy in here. And then maybe 1 girl. I don't know how well that's going to work, though. I guess let's send Luning in there. I don't like her stats very much. And I don't really have anyone for her to wed anyways. Oh well. Don't think we need those. Alright, let's keep going. We're losing the family. And now look at how small we are. We are so small now because anyways. So it's named House Issa Henwood. Feminwood and Issa Henwood. Johawood, Feminwood, Issa Henwood. Okay. Just give me 1 second. I was trying to go further. There we go. That's where I was trying to end. Alright, so how did this go? During the wedding of Pagasa and Petfus II, an inebriated servant mistakenly dropped a heavy pouch of gold onto Cretinus III's lap. A purse dropped, no vows forgotten. Yay! This means that they sealed their union with broad grins and a heavier coin purse. Yay! Aw, they're cute. That's a cute pair. Liege, after their visit to the House Crown estate, Cretinus II returned to their domain, leaving behind an air of sophistication and wit that has made House Sapwood more well known among other houses. Another strategic move in the Game of Thrones. Honestly, I wish that we could have a choice of whether or not we allow the castle to be built. Like, during the time when you have a small house, I wish we could say no to it. That, I think, would be very useful. Because when you're very small like this, you don't want to. The fortitude is so high. So high. Of course, he came from Fem. Oh, I wish I could grab her, but I don't have any boys. And I do have some that might become of age, but not before she's going to leave, I think. Because, well, I have one that might become of age before then, but I doubt that very much. Because if I could, I would put him in there, but I don't think I'm going to have him of age. And yes, I mean, he's an option. His fortitude is really high. I'm actually going to do it. Have your mom help. I'm going to have you help with that. And then send out your wife to go deal with that. Okay. Where's the pregnancy? Oh, it's off screen. As the halls of the House Sapwood estate echoed with the screams of childbirth, Edoth II heroically brought forth a healthy, legitimate baby girl. Defying the pain and insults hurled at the nurses, Herford II couldn't be prouder. I will say I was muting myself because I was going to sneeze, but it didn't happen because I was preparing for a sneeze. Ah, of course. Okay, come on, please come of age before I lose her. Oh, just as we lost her. Dang it. Oh, that sucks so much. That would have been so good. Yeah. That always, because I wanted someone from the other houses versus our houses, because we're going to see our houses a lot more. Melige, at the midnight unmasking, Luningning found themselves paired with Grivenus II, now engaged thanks to the baffling ball rules. All right. Wait, he's 42. Are you kidding me? After a bewildering round of mass matchmaking, Jim and Dick the Fourth found themselves engaged to go tell the second by the peculiar decree of the masquerade ball. It seems even House Sapwood can gain fame for simply not leaving empty-handed. She is a baroness. Ooh, her charisma and wit are high, because she's from House Salister. That makes sense. Her father's already dead. She's 42. Yeah, we just got older, unfortunately. Older, It happens. I thought I said I didn't want you, sir. Go away. It's like, I don't want you, sir. Go away. Shoot. I guess Rose will have to help with that. Now we could go for this. Is anyone really good at archery? Eh? Eh? Yohunger, and then Janthus. Okay, that's good. Almost, and stop. Okay. Yeah. No, we got people who are, again, from our family. I don't want that. Liege, during the wedding of Luningning and Grevinus II, an inebriated servant mistakenly dropped a heavy pouch of gold onto Cretinus III's lap, who graciously accepted this gift from the heavens. Thus, House Sapwood came out richer. After the priest finished the world's longest sermon, Luningning and Grevinus II exchanged vows so sweet even the party crashers shed a tear, sealing a union while servants scrambled to keep the geese from the wedding cake. Good luck keeping geese from the wedding cake. And then they instantly went, baby time! Not the married couple, but the previous couple. Still funny. Malaysia's Noricus III coughed up their last breath. Due to an unfortunate bout of illness, various servants scrambled like headless chickens while the doctor declared the obvious. Poor Noricus. Well, your line just ended, Noricus. Wow. Rose's line kind of ended here. Just wow. While wandering the muddy paths of House Sapwood, Hasia II announced a surprise inspection. Well, she got a pretty good amount of goods. Sheesh. That's a good amount. 30K? With an ungodly amount of groaning and screaming, Pagasa had a difficult but successful delivery, giving birth to a highly legitimate boy. Good job. We now have Petfus III. How did this go? Luck triumphs over House Salister. Suspicion. While German Dick IV fumbled their vows and dropped the ceremony ring straight into a soup tureen, Gotthard II dove after it without hesitation, resurfacing victorious and beaming. The crowd, including a very suspicious Avima II, could only gape as the couple declared eternal loyalty, rings still dripping with broth. Thanks to this culinary mishap, House Sapwood now finds itself a hot topic in every noble's whispered conversation. Honestly, yeah, I like the pairing. Amidst the opulence of the House Feminwood court, Lene relentlessly pursued barren lusts, ultimately charming them with tales of dragon slaying and pie baking. Once again, those seem to be the best ways. Now betrothed. One can only wonder if it's love or strategic pie alliance. We all know it's pie. We all know it's pie. Oh, Kimberly accidentally knocked over Priceless Face. Ooh, and brought him down to loyal, not devoted. Ooh. Have you go over there. I love how, yeah, somebody did comment too that from what they're noticing here is a lot of the House Sapwood is one that's supposed to like have baby. Yet we're noticing a lot of the times they're only having one or two at most. You know? It's interesting. Which is interesting you pointed that out. Like these two only had two. These two only had two. So it's not always that accurate. Ooh, her stats are actually really, really good. Wow. Like, she's got some really good stats. Oh, who does she pair well with? I'm going to give her to Edmund. And then Estrine actually has really good stats, too. Her health, not the best, but... I'm going to give her to Gretnus. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's continue on to another year. Ooh, I do want this one. If I can get it. Do I have any eligible maidens? Please say I have some eligible maidens soon. As I need to get outside the family fortune tellers and foolish vows at House Feminwood. I love saying Feminwood. Sounds so funny. With a purse full of charms and an eye for omens, Gretinus III barged into House Feminwood's soothsayer-infested ballroom, demanding a prophecy of matrimonial prospects. Encouraged by the dubious nods of three fortune tellers and one highly suspicious goat, always suspicious, Gretinus III knelt before Estrine Feminwood and blurted out a vow grander than a midsummer harvest. Somehow, Estrine accepted, and now the kingdom is abuzz, and House Sapwood enjoys a glimmer of respect. What do you know? Morgana, go for that. How did this go? Liege, after an impressively noisy ordeal involving enough screaming to wake the dead, Morgana III Second Sapwood, Baroness of Alderton, brought forth a robust, legitimate girl, leaving Reginus the Third limp with pride and exhaustion. Morgana, are you freaking kidding me? Again, I really wish there was a way to say no to these. I'm ignoring that. We do not need to split again. Oh, that bothers me so much. Morgana. No. No. Ah. Malige, after the priest finally located the correct scrolls, Baroness Feminwood and Lene Sapwood exchanged vows and miraculously smiled. Yay! I'm so happy. I do not have a female because she just got married. With a flourish of blade and an ego twice as sharp, Janathus outdueled Petvus so thoroughly that Petvus fled the arena, only to dramatically end their own tale in utter disgrace, leaving the trophy firmly in Janathus's grip. Malige in an archery face-off, more intense than a cook's gossip. Yohango the Fifth and Wrath loose so many arrows the butts looked like porcupines. The Wrath snatched the trophy. A cartload of honey was mysteriously wheeled home to House Sapwood. Almost like a consolation. I have no females for you. None that are even coming of age because they all died. Well, this is going swimmingly, is it not? Such swimmingly. And now I can't even use Morgana to help with. It's so annoying. After an exchange of vows involving misplaced rings and a goat that absolutely did not belong in the chapel, Gretnus the Third and Estrine left the ceremony arm in arm, beaming. And then Gretnus the Second passed away. The third, you are going to go to your father's funeral. After Edmund serenaded Denia the Second with a goosequill lute and a recitation involving 3 riddles, the maiden agreed to get engaged. Courtiers cheered, and House Jowood seemed quite thrilled. No dowry disasters or runaway peacocks this time. That's the key word, this time. Send you to that wedding, and who do we have? Actually, since how your husband, your new husband, is going to a funeral, you can help with that. Krina. Her stats are actually really decent. Welcome. Because I can't send Esmond. I think I already got him. Yeah, I did. Let's send you a hunger. It's not like you two are doing anything. Any baby making. I don't think she can have any. I don't think she can. Malige, after a stunning display of forced smiles and cold, clammy hands, Edmund and Denia the Second were reluctantly bound in medlock. Ooh, reluctant. And a never thrifty aunt. Mediocre goods. Okay. Well, see, now it's coming from outside of our household. Okay, so that's a male. So, Esmond, you're going with Emlys the Second. I think that's a good pairing. How did the funeral go? As mourners wept and a bumbling attendant tripped over their own robe, Gretnus the Third discreetly accepted a crate of turnips payment for services rendered. And it's going to go to Morgana, which makes sense. Amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Grevinus the Second, Luningning quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. The meek Luningning even apologized to the midwife for any inconvenience caused by childbirth. Yay! Good job! Alright, so now we have another one. Who can help with that? Ooh, Hasia. Come over here and help with that, please. Anybody else would be perfect for this one? No one over here. It doesn't look like it. Let's have Kimberly help. And who do we want to send out? Let's send out Rose, seeing as how she's doing nothing helpful at the moment. With a roar that startled even the horses, Yohango the Fifth flung their spears straight into the boar's snout, sending mud and guts flying. Impressed, Hasia the Fifth promptly invited House Sapwood to a grand feast, and gossip spread faster than wildfire. Nice. Let's send the kids to go, because they can. How did this go? In a spectacle of unmatched charm, Emmanuel wooed Quina with tales so tall they could touch the clouds. The impressed chaperone Celandine nodded approvingly, sealing an engagement and fortifying bonds between House Sapwood and House Feminwood. I think I remember naming someone Celandine. Wow, does she have a lot of kids. See, there you go. Once they get out of where we're playing them, they have a boatload of kids. She has Celandine II, Krina, Estrine, Baronlas, Avina, and Jorlerlot, which are all the ones that we keep seeing popping up. She has so many kids. Only a few siblings, but wow. And she's only 45 and she has that many kids? Get it, Celandine? Girl. Wow. All right, I'll send Yohunger to go deal with that, I guess. I don't have anybody for you, Jorlerlot. Although your stats are actually really good, surprising enough. Oh, Armitage. We'll see. After parading a collection of embarrassing overwrought poems in an ill-timed falcon, Esmond somehow wooed Emlys II, winning both their engagement and a cartload of fine wine, generously donated by House Crankheim to sweeten the deal. And who do we have to go? No one, really. No one. I mean, I could send you because your wife is going. I would love to get her into the family. Like, her health, though, is really low. Oof. All right, how did this go? Malaysia after prayed as sycophants and a suspiciously lengthy sermon. Morgana II, Sapwood Baroness of Alderton, claimed Gretinus II's baron title, only pausing to accept a ceremonial crate of furs gifted by the local merchants, who apparently never miss a coronation, with profit involved. Of course. Well, everything just went boom! Exploded. Yes, I am changing my rule. I was going 2 at a time, but because I do have some prospects down here, I am going to stop doing that. Just to see what else is out there. As Petrus III returned from their visit to the House Joawood estate, the gossipy whispers grew louder and louder. It seemed House Sapwood had inadvertently become more well known among the other houses. Aerial antics amidst the pheasants. Always pheasants. As the feast at the House Joawood estate reached a fever pitch, Genothus II stunned all by somersaulting into the hall, narrowly avoiding a flying roast pheasant. Why did I say pigeon? With goblets clinking and a merry band playing, Hosea V couldn't help but be impressed by Genothus II's audacious antics. His unorthodox display has certainly cemented a newfound trust between House Joawood and House Sapwood. Okay, how did the babies? In a chaotic world of noble rivalries and power plays, Picasa defied expectations and peacefully brought a healthy girl into the world. It's going to be named Picasa II, so not going to be changing that. All right, I'm not touching your castle. At the jubilant wedding, Esmond and Emlys II exchanged vows, blissfully unaware of the calamity to follow. Meanwhile, a mischievous pigeon dive-bombed Gretinus III with a well-aimed pastry, leaving an icing-induced scar that will surely become legendary. I love the it's a dive bomb. It's a mischievous pigeon dive bombing with a pastry. It's so funny. Just as vows were exchanged, Emlys II loudly remarked on Adasse II's choice of hat, prompting Adavase II to demand satisfaction via crossbow at dawn. Peasant folk are already placing bets on the hat, not the duel. Intriguing. Liege, at the wedding of Emmanuel and Krina, Johanka V managed to spill wine on 3 noble robes and announce an opinion about House Feminwood's cuisine loud enough for the priest to drop the scriptures, ensuring everyone remembers House Sapwood quite fondly. Johanka. As the priest stumbled through the vows, Emmanuel and Krina exchanged rings and glum glances, sealing an unhappy union, while Gaius III somehow managed to fatally beam Celandine. Poor Celandine, she has, 6 kids with a poorly aimed celebratory goblet. I mean, at least she has 6 kids. Wow. So, they're a cute couple. They're a cute couple. We have so many cute couples. And honestly, Morgana had, I think, 6 kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6 kids. And Kimberly had 4. So we're not too bad off, but Morgana, why did you do this? This household is not going to continue because there's nothing left for them to do. Hasia had 3 kids and they all died, and then her husband died. And it's not going well for her. It's not going well for poor Hasia over here. Malige, while wandering the muddy paths of House Sapwood, Rose the Fourth announced a surprise inspection. We got 36.7k. And then she gets sick. Fabulous. Malige, as the halls of the House Sapwood estate echoed with the screams of childbirth, Lenny Sapwood finally expelled a squalling bundle of joy. Lenny held their head high as they proudly presented their healthy, legitimate son to the world, to the bemusement of all. I will say, if we went with this family, it wouldn't be too bad. We only have 4 titles, because she has 2. Because they have so many kids, I guess that wouldn't be too bad, but we would lose out on these guys. You know? I don't really want to do that. Just don't. I don't know if I have anyone free that that'd be like really good at this. Like, I mean, I do have someone, but I want her to have kids and she's 48. I'm leaving her alone. Let's try him because he does have 2 kids. I don't have anybody free for that. Like, nobody. So let's keep going. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. More kids. I really wish you guys would have kids, but I'm happy these 2 are. I also wish these ones would have kids too. That's the thing. If I go with these, are these 3 gonna even have kids? It's a gamble. It really is a gamble. And she finishes too. I don't like that, you know? It's a real gamble. That's the problem. Let's try and help with that. Maybe you can help with that, and maybe it'll help you understand. Have babies? Maybe it'll kick you into gear. Maybe. Just maybe. It'll be like, oh, I should have kids. I want kids. I don't know. just a thought. As the feast at the house Feminwood estate raged on, Jololot II managed to spill an entire goblet of wine on Crininia without a second thought. Rude. As Janathus II graced the feast at House Feminwood's estate with her presence, their cautious demeanor and impeccable manners impressed the notoriously picky Jololot II. Cool. So I want to see. So only 2 girls, the rest are all boys. Wow. I don't know if I'm going to have anybody of age in time for that. Because all the kids, like the oldest is 11. Huh. I don't like this because she's going to probably make me split off from here to this one and this one. She's probably not going to split off this one because this one's barely anything. It'll happen soon, I suppose. So let's just keep going. And stop. How did that go? The fiery chicken soup. Okay. So Rose did recover. She's 67 and she's still kicking. She's still kicking. What do you know? Have you help your husband? Malige, in a spectacle outside the house up, but a state of Devasi II expertly shot the feather from Emlys II's cap while sneaky house crank. I'm serving. Yeah, they stole. Yes, thank you for finally having kids. See, right after an event, it can happen. It can totally happen. Doesn't always mean it's not. As the halls of the House Sapwood estate echoed with the screams of childbirth, Karina Sapwood heroically brought forth a healthy, legitimate baby girl, defying the pain and insults hurled at the nurses. Emmanuel couldn't be prouder. Yay! How did this go? After an impressively noisy ordeal involving enough screaming to wake the dead, Lenny brought forth a robust, legitimate girl, leaving Baroness limp with pride and exhaustion. So, from what I've heard too, is if the mother has pretty high fortitude, it usually helps. They don't necessarily need to have someone to help, but it still helps speed it up. So it's like one of those things. I have no eligible bachelors. I kind of want to see how this splits, but I can just wait and it'll run its course anyways. And stop. Gasa, and Krinia, I guess. Now who's sick? Oh no. I'll have you help your wife, I suppose. Oh, Kimberly, can you help with that, please? And thank you. In the midst of a thunderous quarrel at the House Sapwood estate, Janathus II heroically diffused tensions by offering Edmund a cup of chamomile tea. Never underestimate the calming power of a well-brewed beverage. After Janathus II launched a cabbage at Edmund during the quarrel, Edmund not only caught it mid-air, but promptly ate it whole, prompting the household to hail them as Edmund the Hale for their indestructible constitution. Cool. Amidst the laborious groans and the anxious pacing of Esmond, Emlys II quietly delivered a healthy, legitimate boy. Yay! Oh my gosh, yay! Good job, Emlys. See? I knew it. Aw, and they're cute. Esmond. See, look, the stats, the health, and the fortitude. Both parents, very high health, very high health. And the health is about the same. These two and these two still need to start making something. We have Morgana the Fourth. We're still following Morgana, but she's getting up in age, and so is Janathus. But I don't think they're going to make it to this. I'm going to have to go with the options down here. This is getting close to being done, too. Yes, baby making. Yes, baby making. I hear all the little baby cries, and I'm like, yes! These two, I'm like, yes! It makes me so happy to see the baby making. As the dark clouds of illness hung over the house Sapwood estate, Hacia II proved to be a true beacon of goodness. Yay, she emerged. Hacia is just, she's like, I ain't done yet. Don't count me out just yet. I ain't done yet. That's actually pretty endearing, though. I'm happy she's not done yet. Actually, I'm going to have Rose help with that. And I will tell you, the picture you do see and everything is me, but it's cartoon form. I do not have purple hair, though. In a chaotic world of noble rivalries and power plays, Krina defied expectations and peacefully brought a healthy girl into the world. Who knew such a delicate flower could blossom amidst the thorny schemes of House Sapwood? Krina. Yay, we get to rename it. So, a flower name. Now, we do have plenty of names such as that. So let me see if I can find all my flower names. If I'm looking in the right spot. Okay, so let's do this one. I haven't done this one, Primrose. I have not done that name yet. So I'm like, ooh. Oh, and it's a Patreon too. Wow, what do you know? That's hilarious. But I got to rename her. So far, I haven't been able to rename very many people. I will say my earbuds that I'm using right now are. I don't like things in my ears, and I still don't like things in my ears. The Gilded Grin. As Pegasa II bid adieu to Catherine at the opulent feast, they couldn't help but smirk, knowing that their cunning wit and charm had effortlessly charmed a significant amount of gold from the pockets of unsuspecting guests. Good job, Pegasa. Yeah, she's charismatic. Yes, yes, yes. As the feast plates piled high, okay, so we learn Krininia is meticulous. Isa Henwood. Okay, so they're brave because they rescued someone. Cool. Now we have more. Morgana. Who's the newest? I'm going to send you down to do that now. And then we have goods to go get. Who should we send? Who should we send? Let's send you to go get the goods. Once again, it has to be a very good squire. Oh my gosh. She would be an amazingly good squire. But I don't know if I have anybody who's really, really good. And I also want her to have more babies instead. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to go to that. All right. Let's keep moving. I knew it. I freaking knew it. How? I told you it was going to be between Morgana and this family over here. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Oh, that sucks. German Dick and Morgana. Well, I'm going to have to say we're probably going to have to go with Morgana, mainly due to the fact that she's the one we started with, and she's gotten down to the fourth. We haven't really had anybody else down at the fourth over here, so kind of gotta go with her. Dang it. To the bafflement of him the second, Baron Last the second cowered under the grand dining table at the mere sight of a roasted boar's head. Truly, even the bravest knight would shudder at such a fearsome garnish. Has she had any more kids? She is a triplet, too. Nope. No kids. No husband. No kids. No husband. That's all she's got. Guteld, Baroness of Yarrowdale Tower. Okay, so she recovered. Yay, good job. Hopefully you guys can have babies. Amidst the cacophony of wails and screams, Sapwood valiantly endured a treacherous pregnancy and successfully gave birth to a healthy, legitimate girl. So she did still... Her fortitude is really good and her health is really good, and she's chaste. And she still had kids. Nice. I'm happy to see that that happened. There are having babies over here. Yay. With an ungodly amount of groaning and screaming, Lu Ningning had a difficult but successful delivery, giving birth to a healthy, legitimate boy. And then her husband gets sick. Wow. I guess you're going to have to help your husband. He's much older than you. I really am not happy about that. So, another name. So, and yeah, we are kind of going more names. I am going to do one of the names I got recently suggested. Let's go with Adam. There we go. Okay, so we do have a young lady who's ready, but I don't have a young gentleman right now. At least we're going to keep Hasius, who's really good at these things. What stat does she need? Is it fortitude or charisma? Look at her charisma and her fortitude. They are maxed out. I really wish she had surviving children. Then again, none of them had the same stats. Go figure. I'm actually not going to help with that. Well, this is... I'm not the happiest with that. Oh, it's going. Oh, having more babies. Yay. These two still have not had kids. He's sick. Let's have you help with that. Rose, I'm just going to have you help with that. Setting out to collect dues across the Sapwood lands, Jonathanus found peasants miraculously allergic to taxes. Dang it. How did that go? The air arrival as the moon hung high in the night sky. The halls of Sapwood were filled with a symphony of labor screams. Cream proved once again that they are socially inept as they made their way through the delicate process of childbirth. With a few accidental slabs, countless apologies, and a momentary misstep into the disgusting chamber pot. Hopefully it was clean. Krina emerged triumphant, holding a baby girl in their arms. The heir has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. If it's not named Morgana, it's not the heir. Right here. No? Right here. About it. We get to rename her. I'm gonna go with. I'm really enjoying using some of the new names too. I saw this name and I was like, oh, I like it, Estrella. I like that name. It is a girl. I'm not imagining things. Oh, Celandine the second is trying to get married. Oh well. All right. Who do we have that can help with this? Okay. Maybe you helping will get you to go, oh, I need to have a baby now. Even just one would be happy, but we're not going with you guys, so. Oh my gosh. Um. Let's see how this went. Crossbow bow from Kimberly, nicked a passing merchant caught. Okay. Still went well. Oh, they grazed their own cheek with a crossbow bolt, while Alis the second tripped over a particularly stubborn sheep. Always those sheep, barn animals. They love getting in the way. Both the Scar and Alilis the second dignity behind. Wonderful. Okay, Rose, you can help with that. Have you help that, I suppose? Okay. Alright, we do have this. Okay, so we do have Celandine the second or Batilna. Okay, so his wit is not that great, but the fortitude and health would really, really boost. Her wit is a little better, but honestly, he would do really good with Batilna. I'm gonna give him to Batilna. Okay, let's send you here. I don't have anyone for you, and I don't have any boys who'd be the right age for her. There's one close, but I don't know if we're gonna get Celandine second. We're gonna have to say goodbye to these guys. Yup. I knew it. I was like, we're gonna say goodbye. We are very, very small now. Very small. As thunder crashed and nurses flailed about, Stream Sapwood survived a perilous pregnancy, but the baby did not. I'm sorry. Dang it. As Joanti and their ragtag bandits demanded tribute, Edmund distracted them with a raucous jig atop the carriage, causing the loot to be swapped for a crate of fine wine. Oh, this is the pregnancy from the. With an ungodly amount of groaning and screaming, Kimberly II had a difficult but successful delivery, giving birth to a healthy, legitimate boy. What did they name it? Norlip. Well, bye, guys. Oh no, Rose. Yep, Rose's line has finally ended. I'll send you to go to that. Finally ended. Why did they pick Edmund? That's a little strange that they picked Edmund to be the one to go to that. Interesting. Celandine, I don't have anyone for you. I wish I did, because I want to. So many of these. I don't mind. Actually, let's see if that comes back with anything. I'm just checking to see if it does. Hasia can still help with the baby making, or the baby birthing. As Baron Loss coughed up their last breath due to an unfortunate bout of illness, various servants scrambled. Oh, Baron Loss died. He was in House Germasap. So it's called Germasap because it was German dict. Who's still alive? It just won't stop. Look at how many goods we have. We have so many goods. Wow. Yeah. I mean, we could send someone to go do this. Is it a guy or a girl? Oh, it's a female. I don't have a female to go do that. Well, let's just go send him to go get some money. If I remember correctly, I did have a squire who would be perfect for this, but I think I lost her because we split off. Because we split off. Oh, no illnesses. As the halls of the House Sapwood estate echoed with the agonizing moans of Grevinus II's illness, they openly displayed their cowardice by whimpering at the sight of a mere leech. However, much to everyone's surprise, Grevinus II has miraculously recovered from their ailment. How did this go? A torch, a trip, total calamity. Liege, as the feast was winding down. Brisserix, what a name. Feminine tried to impress the guests by juggling flaming torches. Unfortunately, a rogue torch slipped from their grasp, setting Grevinus III's exquisite cloak ablaze. In a frantic attempt to extinguish the flames, Bresserix tripped over a random servant, landing face first into the dessert table, solidifying their reputation as the unluckiest host in House Feminwood. Wow. What a display. She actually has 3 kids. Dialot, Bresserix II, and Osmond Lord. Wow. Crazy turn of events. We do have Nogarius. I would bring Nogarius back into the household. He does have pretty high health. Her health is really high. I mean, they would complement each other pretty well. I suppose we'll try that and send her father to help with that. And then who's going to help with the pregnancy? Oof, nobody's really good at this. So I'm going to help you. All right, so we are going to leave it there. We've grown a lot smaller. Like a lot smaller. But, you know, that's what happens when you branch off when you're already tiny. Sapwood for you. We've branched off when we're tiny. Yet the Salister household, we only branched off when we were huge. So it didn't shrink much. Oh, this is going swimmingly. And Rose's line has died down. Femme is still alive, but I don't know how much longer her name's going to continue. I guess we'll have to wait and see. We branched off twice. Eisenwood and Germasap today. No, I think only Germasap today. Eisenwood was before. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this. Give it a big thumbs up if you really enjoyed the video. And if you like my content, please feel free to subscribe. We reached 100. I thank you guys so much for subscribing and joining me for all the chaos we've had with Noble and all the other games that I've been trying out. I really hope you guys are enjoying everything that I've been trying out. Just trying new things while continuing with Noble, as I actually really enjoy this game so much. This is a game I really, really enjoy. I haven't been playing it on the side because I really want to play with you guys. So thank you guys so much for getting to 100 subscribers. I do have a Discord channel if you guys want to join it. It'll give you alerts whenever I do have a new video that goes live. And if you guys have any questions for me, I could do like a Q&A video if you guys have any questions regarding that as well. Still haven't figured out exactly what I want to do for the 100 subscribers because we are at 101, but I'll figure something out. Still contemplating a lot of choices. But I thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever you guys are in the world, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye!